What's up, guys? Welcome back to Airbnb ABCs. What I have for you today is a hack that you can do in VRBO, actually. And I'm working on a video right now for VRBO versus Airbnb and why you should use both of them all the time. But when I was getting ready to do that video, I started getting in here and I started messing with my VRBO boost settings. And if you're not familiar with VRBO boost, if you are a premier host, and there's a certain amount of requirements for that I don't recall off the top of my head, it's not too terribly hard to get VRBO premier status after you've had a few reservations here and there and you get good reviews and good feedback. It's pretty easy to become a VRBO premier host, the same as it's pretty easy to become an Airbnb super host. So when you get this access to this feature, this boost feature, what it allows you to do is it allows you to spend points that you gain when people make reservations on VRBO, when people complete their stays. You get a certain amount of points, again, for how long their stay is. It gets you more points, etc. It's a typical type of rewards type of thing, like maybe fuel points at your grocery store or what have you. So what you can do is you can go in and burn these points, use them on certain days to try to boost your listings ranking in search. So when people look for your place, instead of being down maybe on page 2 or page 3, you can boost it up to page 1 or 2. It just is a way for you to try to get more eyes on your listings to be able to get you more bookings. What I found is there's a hack that you can use that allows you to get more boost per point versus the way I think they probably want you to do that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start screen recording here, and I will start into the actual program and show you guys how I am able to do this. And what you're looking at right now is the VRBO listing for our most popular rental, and that has the most boost points with it. And what you can do is you can go into this, and I believe that I've just reset it. And so you can come up here and you can select which dates that you want to boost. And really, this is also a great way for you to see where your listing is ranking at in search anyhow, because you can kind of go in here and you can look at where these are ranking. These numbers right here, like for example, these 2 dates here in April, these 3 dates are ranking between 1 and 5 on people's searches when they come in. So it's got a very strong ranking. There's no reason to boost that because you are going to be getting first page results on that anyhow. As you go out in the months here, it kind of trickles down. Some of these down here are 111 through 130 because we're farther out and there's just more cabins available in the area that we're at, which is the Gatlinburg Pigeon Forge area. And so it's it's just ranking farther down. As the months go on, I found that these numbers come up if we haven't already booked out. But if you look at this, if we take a look here at April 26th through the 29th, if we select those dates, when we put that in, and I'm going to try to do it here, we put that in and we say done. We get in here and it shows us right in this screen how many power-ups we've used, how high that's driven us up in the rankings. And so if we just go up here to max boost right away, you'll see that some of these come up very quickly, and that takes 428 power-up points versus 435 that I have. And you'll see that you get, these things have been boosted anywhere from, 10 to 20 to 15 or so points up in the listing. And the one thing that you'll notice is if you kind of roll this back slowly, you can, and I found that max boost is usually pretty high up there. But if the first 100 points usually get you a pretty solid boost, then it takes another 100 to get you another boost. But if you start rolling this back, you'll see that as you go on, it may not affect the numbers very much. So for one, you can just kind of strategically roll this back date after date and see if it really has a big increase so that you can save some of your boost for maybe later on in the year or something else. But what I really wanted to show you guys today is if we hit the reset on this and we go into our calendar and we just select one day and we just boost that day, what you'll see is that you can use a smaller amount of boost and you'll get the boost for that particular day, and then it'll start boosting other days around it for the same point value. And so you can save some of your boost days or some of your boost points. And now it takes a while for this to go through, do its thing, and get the number, because that's just the way VRBO's site is. It's a little bit slow. Let's see, if we boost the 26th alone, and we've boosted it about half the points that we've gone from 36 to 45 to 31 to 35. Now if we reset that and we go in here and we boost just the 27th, and let's take this up to about 100. Let's say 107. We get the boost. We get the boost for the 27th here. That we've gone from 26 to 35 to 26 to 30. But we've also gotten the same boost that we were going to get on Tuesday. If you can see right here, the 31 to 40. We've gotten that is essentially like a bonus. And if we keep running up our numbers, and sometimes it takes a few times for this to get a meaningful change in the search rating. So I've just run it up to 171. And let's see here. Again, we have now boosted Tuesday from 36 to 40 to 45, and then it's to 26 to 35, and we've still got the boost on Wednesday, and we've been able to kind of leverage that into a bigger boost. I don't think that that's probably what the programmers had in mind for this. I don't think it's what VRBO has in mind for this, but it is a little bit of a hack. So instead of looking at where you want to boost for like an entire week, if you want 5 days or you want 4 days to all be boosted, instead of taking that that entire thing and working with that and burning all of your boost points doing that, take a look at just boosting an individual day. And if you have time to mess with this, experiment with 1 day, experiment with the next day, experiment with the next day, because I found that depending on what day that you use your boost points on, your power-ups, you are able to get much more out of each individual point than you are doing an entire range like I did when I first started. And so guys, that is an easy way for you guys to, just leverage what you have, what you're already getting in these platforms, and be able to just stretch it a little bit further so that you guys can try to get as many bookings as you can for as much money as you can for the least amount of points or effort that you need to put into it. Guys, be sure to click the videos that are on the screen right now. They're going to tell you guys all about our Airbnb business. They're going to tell you about the cabins that we run, about how to run your Airbnb VRBO business remotely. Be sure, if you guys haven't subscribed yet, subscribe down below, hit that notification bell so you guys don't miss anything that I put out on running our Airbnb VRBO short-term rental business. I appreciate you guys watching today, and I'll see you in the next one.